Hello, and welcome to US Inspect's Home Inspection Data Capture software. Our proprietary mobile app gives you the power to capture a property's information and build a report as you inspect in the field. In most cases, when you finish your data capture, your report is practically finished.
When our residential sales team books an inspection for you, our system sends an alert to your mobile device, informing you that you have a job dispatch. Sync to receive, and then open the job.
It's easy to navigate our table of contents, represented by the three horizontal lines at the top left. The table of contents displays 12 different systems as well as other information. As you navigate the property and encounter various systems, just tap the table of contents and then tap the relevant system.
The table of contents gives you the power to perform your inspection in the sequence that you prefer. Note that our data capture software is designed to inspect by system, not by location or room. For example, if there is a problem with an electrical receptacle in the garage, this is not a garage problem. It's an electrical problem that you should report in the electrical section, where you can easily add location.
The only real exception to this is in the structure section. There, we provide you with components labeled attic and crawl space.
Each of the 12 systems includes components. For example, tap Exterior to display the exterior component list. When we dispatch a job to you, we pre-populate lists with the most popular components. To view a system's entire list of components, tap the plus sign at the bottom right, in this case, deck balcony. If a component is on the list but not present, report the component as not present. You can also remove a component from the list by long tapping the component name and then tapping the trash can at the top right.
To report on a component, tap the component name. Most components include attributes for which data needs to be captured. For example, we need to report the siding material. Most components also include short phrase limitations and information statements. You can also add custom limitations and information statements.
At the bottom of each component's screen, we provide standards of practice and how to inspect. Tap Standards of Practice to display our SOP. Tap How to Inspect to display detailed information about components, including narrative and photo examples of common inspection issues.
Acceptable is the default rating for all components. The other ratings are not present, not inspected, and defective. Not present should be self-explanatory, so let's discuss not inspected and defective.
If you rate a component as not inspected, explain why, enter as many attributes as possible, and provide photos. Be careful reporting a component as not inspected. For example, snow or ice may be an appropriate limitation, but you can probably still inspect parts of the deck.
If you rate a component as defective, complete the required component data. Tap Next at the bottom right, and then tap the plus sign for instant access to over 3,000 issue statements, segregated by component. Scroll to review the list and tap an issue to navigate to the issue's details, or, as noted here at the top of the issue pick list, you can scroll down to the bottom of the preset issues and tap here to create a custom issue.
Now is a good time to point out something that you've probably already noticed. At the top of most screens are simple navigation instructions. These will guide you to the next step. By following these instructions, you can easily complete each component's entries. We have provided these to ensure that you can become proficient with our data capture software as quickly as possible.
For every issue, you need to report 4 things: type of issue, location, the issue itself, and a recommendation. You also need to capture relevant photos which clearly document an issue.
There are 4 types of issues: maintenance, repair, safety issue, and major concern. For example, mold and mildew on the siding is maintenance, whereas spalling bricks represents a repair. If a defect involves electricity or handrails, it's probably a safety issue. If your narrative issue statement includes the phrases safety concern or safety hazard, the software will automatically report this as a safety issue. Major concern is for serious structural or other high-risk or high-cost issues.
Tap on Location to report an issue's location. To add a custom location, tap the plus sign.
When you select an issue from the issues list, our software automatically provides you with editable issue and recommendation text. To customize a statement, place your cursor in the field where you want to make an edit. Use the keyboard or talk to text to edit the statement. Make sure that you note the type of issue and its location. Take clear photos, including photos that provide an overall view for context as well as close-ups. When you're finished, tap Done to report more issues and tap Done again to return to the component list.
To report a custom issue that's not in our database, tap Next, and then tap the plus sign. Scroll to the bottom of the Issues pick list and tap to enter a custom issue. As with all issues, select the type and the location. Write an issue statement and a recommendation. Of course, capture adequate photos to document what you're reporting. When you're finished, tap Done to report another issue, or tap Done again to return to the component list.
The table of contents also includes other screens. CodeCheck links you to 4 popular code references. Extra Photos captures photos that you want to safekeep but not to publish in the report.
When you're finished, tap the table of contents and then tap Submit to receive a draft PDF report via email within a few minutes. If you want to make any changes, tap Completed at the bottom of the main screen, and then tap the dispatch you're working on. Then tap Edit. This reopens the dispatch and you can make any changes. Tap the table of contents and then tap Submit and synchronize again for another draft.
When you're ready to send a final report, tap Report Approval, check I approve this report, and then tap Submit. When you approve the report, our system will publish and send a final report to the client and Realtor.
You should be able to use our software in just a few minutes. And if you poke around inside the app, don't worry, you won't break anything. You'll be thrilled that you don't need to spend hours at home writing your report. You'll be even more excited when the client and Realtor receive an email with a link to your final inspection report when they're still on site.
If you need any help with our mobile app, please send an email to training@usinspect.com or text us at 854-854-HOME. Thanks.